Good evening, there, ladies and gents, and I've got a couple of videos to record for you tonight. I'm going to do a review of the movie Interstellar, which I saw today, and I've enjoyed it very much indeed. And right now I'm going to do my reaction to the Star Wars Episode 7 trailer. Um, okay, I enjoyed the trailer. I enjoyed it very much, and I'm going to have a little bit of a rant about it. Yes, that's right, a rant. Well, I've been seeing a lot of fervor, both positive and negative, from the fanboys in reaction to this admittedly very brief snippet of the upcoming Star Wars movie. Um, I'd advise you, if you have any sanity left within your being, to avoid the Internet Movie Database forum on Star Wars Episode 7. It's an absolute madhouse at the moment. It's a madhouse. A madhouse, in Planet of the Apes fashion. It's just people are just overreacting to a very tiny bit of footage which they've seen of this film. They haven't really seen any characters in any detail yet. None of the original series characters were featured in the trailer. No Luke, no Han, no Leia. Some familiar vehicles were featured. So we saw an X-Wing, we saw TIE Fighters, the Millennium Falcon, Stormtroopers. We saw, I think, Tatooine, the sand dunes of Tatooine, at the beginning of the trailer. So we saw a few familiar elements. So director J.J. Abrams is trying to lure us in with some familiar sights from the original saga. And, the stirring original John Williams score in the teaser. And it certainly worked for me. It gave me a real nostalgia kick. And I'm excited to see this film. But some fans have been really overreacting, as I was saying earlier. And to get back to my original point, they've been, they've been complaining about every little thing, every tiny detail, and like the Millennium Falcon is CGI. People claiming the Millennium Falcon cannot be CGI. I think no matter what Abrams does, he's going to disappoint some people. Some people are just going to complain and nitpick every single little thing about this movie. That's just a fact. It's going to happen. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's just how movie nerds can be. I sometimes think I'm the only person who's just really looking forward to seeing a new Star Wars film. When I heard the announcement a couple of years ago, actually, it was 2012 when they announced that new Star Wars movies were coming, and I thought I was the only one who just thought, "Cool, new Star Wars for me to get into." I look forward to it. I'm just reserving judgment till I see the final movie. Uh, so we really can't say the movie's going to suck based on 20 seconds of footage. I mean, yes, it's fine to speculate about what could happen in the movie from what we've seen, but it's just unfair to just say the movie will suck and not give it a chance based on 20 seconds of footage. We haven't seen any characters yet. We haven't seen any significant story. People were even saying the voiceover was bad in the trailer. It sounded a bit like Benedict Cumberbatch in Khan Mode from Star Trek Into Darkness, which was also directed by J.J. Abrams. It's not him, though. It's actually Andy Serkis, who was the voiceover in the trailer. And what was wrong with it? The trailer voice sounded fine to me. And, yeah, it did exactly what it was designed to do. It was a teaser, not a full trailer. We'll get a trailer later. The teaser is designed to just whet your appetite a bit, and it certainly did for me. I'm looking forward to the movie a lot. And, yeah, it's just a shame people these days seem to be too cynical to enjoy what is intended to be a family-friendly adventure ride. A throwback to the old movie serials, the Flash Gordons and Buck Rogers. And, yeah, people seem to have lost that these days. They've lost that kind of innocence. When you're a child, you get excited by everything. You think everything's cool and amazing. And people just, as the world forces them to grow up, and they become unable to enjoy these kind of films anymore. Like, the same thing happened to Indiana Jones 4, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. People absolutely roasted that over the coals, and I actually liked it. I confess that I enjoyed it. It felt like a throwback to the old serials, and yeah, people complained about the aliens in it, but in the 1930s movies, we had things like the Maltese Falcon, and adventure films when they were searching for some MacGuffin, some object, and that's what the original Indiana Jones movies kind of played with, like they updated that, and it felt like an old movie from the 30s or 40s, and African Queen as well. African Queen and the Treasure of the Sierra Madre were also kind of inspirations for that. And yeah, and so it's natural that in the 1950s, kind of pulp science fiction was becoming popular. So of course they're going to play with that, the kind of Area 51, Roswell alien stuff in Indiana Jones 4. So yeah, people are just too cynical these days. So it's fine, to dislike the movie after you've seen it, after you've actually made a judgment after seeing it, and but it's just unfair to just judge it already. Just wait and see, guys. Wait, I might like it, I might dislike it, but I'm expecting to enjoy it. I actually even liked the prequel trilogy, and I know they get a lot of hate, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for saying that. But yeah, I've got the entire box set, the whole 6-movie saga on Blu-ray. So yeah, bring it on. I'm looking forward to more Star Wars, man. So wait for the movie. We've got only another year to go. Hopefully you'll enjoy the movie, and I'll be there, in line as soon as it opens. And yeah, we all know the haters will all be there in force with their popcorn in hand, watching it. So yep, look forward to seeing you there at the cinema, guys. And I also look forward to seeing the last Hobbit movie this year. I'm a bit sad that Middle-earth will be over after this film, but yeah, I'm really excited to see the Battle of the Five Armies, guys. And I'll hopefully see you at the cinema again for that one. Have a good evening, guys. This is Adam Morton, signing out.